Hello, welcome to ECBSC online classes. In this video, we'll be covering pair of linear equations in two variables for class 10th. The topic is relation between coefficients of pair of linear equations in two variables and elimination method. It is part G video in the series. Let's solve a pair of linear equations. Those are 2x plus 5y equal to 20 and 4x plus 10y equal to 40. We know that generic form for pair of linear equations in two variables is given as a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0, right? Now let's transform the given equations into this format and compare the first equation with a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 to say that a1 equal to 2 and b1 equal to 5 and c1 equal to minus 20, right? Similarly, when you compare the second equation with a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0, you can say that a2 equal to 4, b2 equal to 10 and c2 equal to minus 40, right? Now let's take ratios of the coefficients. a1 by a2 becomes 1 by 2 and b1 by b2 is also 1 by 2 and c1 by c2 is also 1 by 2, right? It means a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2, right? When you have such a relation between the ratios of coefficients, then we know that the lines corresponding to these equations is going to be overlapping lines, and we know that in such a scenario we'll have infinitely many number of solutions possible for given pair of linear equations, and the set of equations are called consistent equations. Let's take a note of that. And now, since infinitely many number of solutions are possible for this pair of linear equations, we'll see what happens when you apply method of elimination to solve these equations. We know that the first step in method of elimination is we have to make coefficients of a variable x or y equal, right? To do that, let me multiply equation 1 with number 2 such that it becomes 4x plus 10y equal to 40. And let me keep the second equation as is. The next step in the method is we have to subtract one equation from the other. When you subtract, what happens is you get 0 equal to 0, right? This is precisely because these two equations are exactly the same. That's why. Now, let me say that if equations have infinitely many solutions, the method of elimination shows 0 equal to 0, which is consistent with our understanding of the numbers. It means a number is equal to the same number, right? Let's now take a look at another problem, that is, let us solve 2x plus 3y equal to 14 and 4x plus 6y equal to 20. We know the generic form for pair of linear equations in two variables. To compare the given equations with these equations, let's transform the given equations. When you compare the first equation, you can say that a1 equal to 2, b1 equal to 3 and c1 equal to 14, minus 14. When you compare the second equation with a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0, then you can say a2 equal to 4, b2 equal to 6 and c2 equal to minus 20, right? Now let's take ratios of these coefficients. a1 by a2 becomes half, b1 by b2 is also half, and c1 by c2 is 7 by 10. Now we can say that a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2, but that is not equal to c1 by c2. When you have such a relation, we learned that the lines corresponding to the given equations will be parallel lines, and those equations will have no solution, and those equations are called inconsistent set of linear equations. Please take a note of that. Now, when you apply method of elimination to solve these kind of equations which have no solution, what happens? That is the question we are asking here. When you want to solve a given pair of linear equations using method of elimination, the first step involved is we have to make coefficients of a variable equal. To do that, let me multiply equation 1 with number 2 such that it becomes 4x plus 6y equal to 28. And I am keeping the second equation as is. Now, the second step is we have to subtract one equation from the other. When you subtract one equation from the other, what you get is 0 equal to 8. We know that it is incorrect and it is inconsistent with our understanding of the numbers. You may recall that one number cannot be equal to another number, right? 5 cannot be equal to 4, 3 cannot be equal to 2. Similarly, 0 cannot be equal to 8. It means that it is inconsistent with our understanding of numbers. If equations have no solution, then we can say that method of elimination shows 0 equal to a number which is inconsistent with our understanding of the numbers. Now, the question I have for you is, could that be the reason for us to say that this kind of linear equations are inconsistent set of linear equations? Now, let's take a look at another problem. Solve 2x plus 3y equal to 14 and 4x plus 5y equal to 20. We know the generic form for a pair of linear equations in two variables. Let's compare the given equations with this. To do that, first let's transform the given equations and then compare the first equation with the first generic equation such that you can say that a1 equal to 2, b1 equal to 3 and c1 equal to minus 14. When you compare the second equation with the second equation, generic form of second equation, then you can say that a2 equal to 4, b2 equal to 5 and c2 equal to minus 20, right? Let's take ratios of these coefficients. a1 by a2 becomes 1 by 2, b1 by b2 is 3 by 5 and c1 by c2 is 7 by 10, right? Now you can say that a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. That is not equal to anyway c1 by c2, but we are not really bothered about that. When a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, we know that those lines are going to be intersecting lines. Means the lines corresponding to the given equations will be intersecting lines, and the equations will have unique solution, and they are said to be consistent set of linear equations. Let's take a note of that and apply elimination method to solve these equations. The first step in the method is we have to make coefficients of a variable equal. We do that by multiplying equation 1 with number 2 and keep the second equation as is. Let's go to the second step where we have to subtract one equation from the other. When you subtract one equation from the other, what you get is y equal to 8. Now let's go to the third step of the elimination method. We have to substitute the value of variable y we just obtained into any of the equations. So let me choose 2x plus 3y equal to 14, which can be rearranged and written as 2x equal to 14 minus 3y. And in this equation, let's substitute y equal to 8 and simplify so that you get 2x equal to minus 10. It means x equal to minus 5. Let me take a note of that. X equal to minus 5 and y equal to 8. This is the solution to given pair of linear equations in two variables. Please take a note of that. Now, we can say that if equations have unique solution, the method of elimination finds the solution. I hope you like the video. Please subscribe to our channel, eCBSE Online Classes on YouTube, and follow us on Facebook. Thank you.